possessive noun, we're saying who owns the item or who owns the information. A singular possessive, one person, whether it be an animal, person, place, or a thing, has or owns something. All right? A plural possessive noun shows that more than one person or more than one animal or more than one place or thing owns or has something. So, a bird's song. To make a singular noun plural, you add an apostrophe S. So if we're saying, okay, here's the bird and the song belongs to the bird, we're only looking at one bird and we're saying the song belongs to the bird, so we're going to say the bird's song, apostrophe S. If we're saying that the song belongs to more than one bird, all right? So if we have birds and the song belongs to the birds, there's two birds, and when you have more than one bird, you put the apostrophe after the S, okay? Because you started with more than one bird, so it belongs to more than one bird, the song does, okay? To make a plural noun that ends in an S, show possession, you add an apostrophe at the end, all right? So let's say, you know how you turn in your work weekly, all right? I say, okay guys, it's time to turn in this week's work. The work for this week, okay? So what you're going to say is, it's just 1 week, and we're wanting the work that goes along with this week, so we're going to turn in this week's work, apostrophe S, because there's only 1 week. But if I say, okay guys, I know I was absent last week, so you didn't get to turn in your work. This week we're going to turn in the work from the past weeks. So what we're going to say is, we're going to turn in more than one week of work. So the work belongs to more than one week. So we're going to say the week's work. So the apostrophe goes after the S if you have more than 1 week. All right? We're going to practice this. It says to make a plural noun that does not end in an S, show possession, you're going to have an apostrophe S. So for example, if I say there are women, if I say the women's restroom, right? I'm going to go to the women's restroom. Okay? Women is already plural, right? If it was just one person, it would be woman, right? But we're saying women's restroom. So women is already plural. The restroom belongs to the women. So to say that we're going to the women's restroom, it doesn't end in an S, so we're going to add an apostrophe S. Okay? So it would be women's restroom. So the rule of thumb is, if there's only one person, you add an apostrophe S. Okay? If there's more than one person, well, if it ends in an S, you put an apostrophe at the end. If it doesn't end in an S, you add an apostrophe S. Okay? So, let's look here. Whoops. Can you clear the ink, please? So, number 1, family. All right? Family. For your number 1, it says write the possessive form of each singular and plural noun. So the first column are just one. The second column has more than one. So we have family. If we want to show possession for family, we would turn it into, there's only one. If it's singular, what do? Add what?
Apostrophe at the end.
Apostrophe and S. So family is going to turn to families. So basically we're saying an example, the family's dinner. We're only talking about one family. Okay? Brother. How do we change brother to plural possessive? Tim? What? Apostrophe S. So brother turns into brothers. So my brother's dog. The dog belongs to my brother, so we're putting an apostrophe S because I only have one brother. Okay? Country. If we're saying the country's flag, how do we change that from singular to plural? Possessive. Noah.
Add an apostrophe S.
That's right. Okay. Let's look in the second column though. All of the people, all of the ones that are in the second column mean more than one. So, to make a plural noun that ends in an S, what do? Ben? You just add an apostrophe. So for number 11, families, since it ends in an S already, just put an apostrophe at the end. For children, children is more than one child, right? What do we do if it doesn't end in an S? Children does not end in an S, but it's more than one person, so we do what, Jillian?
Take children and add an apostrophe S.
Good. What questions do you have? Caden?
On the number where it says child, what do you choose that?
Child. If you have more than one child, well, we're not looking at more than one child, we're looking at the child's paper. One child, right? So child would be add an apostrophe S, okay? Until we go to lunch, you guys are going to be working on 1 through 25. Okay, if you have questions, I can come around and help. You are doing this by yourself though. When you finish, it is your